Are you looking for a toy hauler with a 14-foot garage under 40 feet and a bath and a half? You're gonna wanna check this thing out. Hey everybody, I'm Joe.
And I'm Scout.
And this is the all-new Valor 35A14. Scout, what are some of the specs on this thing?
Yeah, the 35A14 is coming on an overall length of 39 feet, 11 inches, so right under 40 feet. It has a dry weight of 12,600 pounds and a GVWR of 16,800 pounds.
All right, let's go ahead and take a tour inside first.
All right, now that we're in the inside of the 35A14, this is our 2026 model with our brand new Harmony linen decor package, which you're gonna find across the board for Valor. Joe, how about you talk about some of the highlights in this 35A14?
Yeah, so starting the garage, you're gonna have that 14-foot garage. Moving the living space, you've got a very functional living space with an optimal position for your TV, large kitchen island, tons of storage, and then up front, you're gonna have a great bathroom and a king-size bed in that bedroom. Now let's go check out the heart of the toy hauler, the garage. All right, Scout, now that we're in the garage, let's talk about this space.
Yeah, so starting off with your patio slash ramp, it's a weather resistant ramp. It's 8 feet with an awning off the back. And then you're also going to have your 3-season glass patio doors. Then entering into the garage, you have a 14-foot garage with multiple tie downs. Additionally, you're gonna have a queen size bed and your HappiJac sofas that turn into another queen size bed. And you have USB and charging outlets for both of those beds. In this garage space, it is insulated the same as our main living space. So you're gonna have insulation in the floors and into the walls, but it's also included as a factory option as a third air conditioner in this garage space.
So you talked about that AC system. We do have a dedicated furnace that blows into this space as well, giving you both cool and heat back here. Now behind me, you're gonna see this ladder going up into the loft. You will have an area that's prepped for a TV. It's also prepped for a washer and dryer. And then a really great feature to keep guests out of your main bathroom, we have a half bath for added convenience. Next, let's go ahead and check out the living space.
All right, now that we're sitting in the living space of this Valor 35A14, it has a 3-seat recliner system that is powered off of 12 volt in your solar package. So you can open and close these off of the solar system. It has USB charging and outlets, as well as plenty of cup holders. You have 2 in the flip down section and 2 on the outside edge. And then across from this is going to be your TV entertainment space, which has a great TV viewing angle, a JBL sound system, plenty of storage, and a 5,000 BTU fireplace.
All right, my favorite space, the kitchen. So first off, let's hit on how many windows are in this space, letting tons of light in here. Those atrium window system, letting in tons of light, and you can open them 50% of the way for maximizing airflow when you're cooking in that kitchen. So when you walk in the door, you're gonna see a large kitchen island with a deep stainless steel sink. You're gonna have a 30-inch residential microwave, 3-burner cooktop oven, 12-volt refrigerator, and then a large pantry to fit everything you need on your adventures. But that's not all, folks. Against the wall back here, you're gonna have a hutch area with tons of storage above, tons of counter space in the middle area for your coffee, for anything you need to use, your ice makers. There is outlets above so you can plug it in. And then down below, you just got tons of more storage. Scout, why don't you take them to the front of the coach and talk about the bedroom and bathroom next.
Now that we're in the bathroom space, you have a 48-inch shower with a seat and 2 shelves. Additionally, you're gonna have a double medicine cabinet, so plenty of storage in here, with a stainless steel sink and a porcelain toilet. Now let's move into the bedroom space. All right, now that we're in the bedroom space, this bedroom offers a king-size bed with nightstands on both sides with USB charging stations. Additionally, you're gonna have a padded headboard And across from that is going to be your dresser. It's a his and hers with 4 pull-out drawers. And this space is equipped with its own dedicated air conditioner, and it's prepped for a TV. Now let's catch up with Joe and talk about those customer-driven features here at Alliance.
All right, now let's talk about that North Star here at Alliance RV, those customer-driven features developed by you guys using the product. The first thing has to be no carpet. You're not gonna find a thread of carpet on any Alliance product. Next, all of our plumbing is gonna be PEX plumbing, and we're gonna have smart color-coded number wiring, making diagnostics easier when you do run into a problem.
Yeah, some of my favorite customer-driven features is that this does not have a single floor vent as well. So easy cleanup throughout the coach. Additionally, this unit is equipped with 2 air conditioners standard at the factory. You can option in that third. The unique thing with us at Alliance is you can run any 2 of your air conditioners on 30 amp service. And lastly, I love that this is warranted for full-time living. Doesn't matter how long you're staying in this coach, it is warranted for that full-time living.
All right, let's go ahead and head outside and talk about all the great exterior features on 35A14. All right, now that we're on the outside, you can see the beautiful exterior of the all-new Valor All Access 35A14. It got that fresh, upgraded look for model year 2026. But let's talk about the most important thing we're gonna talk about today, Scout. How's this thing built?
Yeah, so starting off with the construction, we have a PVC roof up on the roof, which offers a lifetime warranty. It's 80% more solar reflective versus other roofs out there, and it's patch repairable. Next, let's talk about our sidewall construction, which is the composite sidewalls. Not only do we have it on the exterior, but we also have it in the interior walls with aluminum superstructure in between. And then additionally, with that construction piece, we use that same composite material throughout the entire floor in this all access Valor. So you're gonna have composites up top and below for your full floor construction.
That's just giving you superior construction and longevity of the coach. Those are all great features, Scout, just giving you maximized longevity of this coach. Let's go ahead and talk about some of the campsite exterior features next. On the campsite exterior, let's start with your pass-through storage. You have a large pass-through storage space that has full access to the front of your coach as well, and we'll hit on that in a minute. Additionally, over in this space, you're gonna find your awning lights with a dimmer switch, new for model year 2026. You're gonna have 3-way switches to control your slides and awnings. Don't worry, there's controls inside too. And you're gonna have your 110 power cable and satellite hookup and USB, both A and C charge types. Scout, why don't you take them to the front, talk about everything up there next.
All right, starting up off front, we have a brand new designed front cap for model year 2026. It has 3 integrated LED lights. Then underneath that is going to be your Kurt Rotoflex pin box that has that rubberized pad to reduce the chucking and bucking throughout the coach. In your front storage compartment, it's sectioned off into 3 sections. So the bottom left is going to be your NPS 6,000 watt generator that has pure sine inverter technology, which is a lot more fuel efficient. Additionally, with this generator, it does have 4 ways to start it. It has a start-stop switch in the inside. You have one on the generator itself. It comes with a key fob as well as a pull start in case your batteries ever do die. Onto the right side, this is your battery bank compartment. It is prepped for lithium or lead acid batteries, totally up to you. And for 2026 model year, we have started to add inverter prep, which is turning all of your outlets throughout the coach hot, where you can add up to a 3,000 watt inverter. And then up top, you have a 30 amp Victron charge controller and plenty of extra storage. Now let's move to the off-door side of the coach and catch up with Joe and talk about some of the features there. We spoke on the 30 amp Victron charge controller and the 3,000 watt inverter prep, but you do have a 400 watt solar panel included on the roof.
Moving to the off-camp side, I'm standing under a slide out for a reason, because we have composite slide deck floors, just giving you more longevity and peace of mind when you're out on the road. Additionally, a feature that's often overlooked is the positioning of your auto level system. It's very conveniently located up front so you can see when you're hitching and unhitching your truck, just making camping a little bit easier. Additionally, you're gonna have access to one of two 30-pound propane tanks over here, giving you 60 pounds of propane.
All right, now that we're in the convenience bay, you're gonna have your Nautilus panel. Additionally, you're gonna have hot and cold spray ports, one on your off-door side and one on your door side right next to your steps. You can control that temperature off of your water heater. Another great feature is that we have this easy access hatch, so you can get easy access to all of your wiring and plumbing needs, as well as motion lights throughout this entire pass-through storage. Another great feature is that it has outlets as well as three-way switches for your slide outs on this off-door side. Next, it does have that 110 power, but it also has our Starlink prep, so easy access to plug in that antenna on the off-door side. Additionally, you're gonna have a 12-gallon gas electric water heater where you can run it off of propane and electric, as well as a 35,000 BTU furnace that's heating your entire underbelly, your pass-through storage, and the interior of the camper.
Let's talk about where you're gonna keep the fun going on your adventures. You're gonna have a 30-gallon auxiliary fill station so you can keep filling your toys when you're on the move. Additionally, you're gonna have your collapsible ladder for roof access and your 50-amp power cord. Next, let's head to the campsite and talk about a few additional features. Next on the campsite, what are a few additional features you wanna hit on?
Yeah, so I would say the JBL sound system. You have interior speakers as well as the exterior speakers so you can keep that party going. Additionally, you're gonna have the MORryde CRE 3000 system, so increased towability there, as well as Kita-like baggage doors and entry doors, so you don't have to have that jailer set.
Scout, the 35A14, just a great floor plan. What were a couple of your favorite features?
I would say the overall length being under 40 feet gives you a lot of access into a lot of different campgrounds with a 14-foot garage and a king-size bed. I don't think that could be topped.
Absolutely. And Scout, if they want to learn more about this floor plan, how can they do so?
Yeah, feel free to visit alliancerv.com. Where can they connect with us, Joe?
Absolutely. If you want to see any behind the scenes footage or sneak peeks, follow us on any social platform at Alliance RV. Everybody, thanks for watching, and we hope you choose to join the Alliance. All right, Scout. Okay.
Comes with a king-size bed, plenty of
all great features, Scout. Let's teach them how they can learn about this.
I'm Joe.